welcome to today's session. I am really excited because we have our special guest today, Miss Ganis, the owner of a growing F&B who's been getting a lot of attention lately. Please welcome Miss Ganis.
Hello everyone, you can call me Ganis.
Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Ganis. So to start things off, could you tell us a bit about your background on how you first got into the F&B world?
So actually I have interested in coffee since I was a child because my father liked to drink black coffee like the other coffees. Then I tried it and coffee is good too. Then when I was 13 I usually grab some coffee to get my eyes open because yes, coffee is good for me. But since I have GERD, I had to reduce my coffee because when I was started drinking coffee, my body would start to shake and my tummy would start to so sick. So yeah, before I like to drink bitter coffee, then I switch it to the sweet coffee. Then because of that, I try to make coffee for me by my own self. Then I try to make my own recipe for the coffee. So I add more milk to the coffee. So the coffee began to taste more sweet and creamy. Then that became my main menu. Then I sell it to my friends first. Then they like my coffee. Then they have some advice for me like, why don't you sell this coffee because your coffee is good. You will make big business for this. Then I try to think like, oh yeah, I think he was right for that. And yeah, I try to sell it from online to offline. Then I became I buy a building like old building like your grandmother house, maybe the vibes. So I buy it and I start to sell my coffee there. Then but at the time I just confused what I name this business. So then a word from Japanese appear in my head like palen. You know palen in Japanese?
No? What's what?
Palen is come back. So I wish that when people drink my coffee, they would come back to my coffee shop and buy my coffee.
That's really interesting. Turning your hospitality experience into your own coffee and snack shop shows how passion and hard work can come together. Now, on to the next question. I believe every entrepreneur has someone they look up to. For you, who's been your biggest inspiration in running your business?
My big inspiration was Mr. Ardhaneswary from the owner of Kopi Tuku. You know Kopi Tuku?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Ardhaneswary is the owner of Kopi Tuku. Because the hard working from him made his small business become a bigger business. Like Kopi Tuku maybe right now became the number one coffee milk.
Okay, that's a great choice. Ardhaneswary has really changed how people see local coffee. It's inspiring how you share a similar goal, which is making good coffee accessible for everyone. And now, we move to the next question. Let's talk a bit more about your shop itself. what's your main concept behind your F&B business, and what makes it different compared to others?
Maybe because my coffee shop is homey, like grandmother, housewives, make my customer feel comfortable and make them like being flashback for their childhood.
So it's a nostalgic vibe.
Yes, that's right.
That's a strong concept. Keeping things simple, fast, and consistent really fits the needs of students and workers. So, quality and affordability don't always go hand in hand. How do you manage to keep both balance in your business?
So for the quality, I take the coffee seeds from the local farmer because when I take it from local farmers, the coffee seeds became more cheaper than I bought in fabric, and yes, it can balance the quality and affordability. The quality is because the coffee seeds is fresh from the local farmers, and for the affordability because I buy it with cheaper fee.
That's a smart move. Working directly with local farmers while maintaining standard recipes sounds like a great way to ensure quality and fairness, I think. And how about challenges? Every business has them. What's one big challenge you faced and how did you deal with it?
Maybe when the COVID enters Indonesia, like that very chaos in Indonesia at the time, then I tried to think some way to solve this problem, like how can people still reach my coffee from their home. So I solved it with making delivery order for my coffee. Then so people don't need to get out from the home. So the coffee came to the home.
That's a really clever solution. Now, for people who are inspired by your journey and want to start their own F&B business, what skills should they learn first?
For me, running F&B business is not about making coffee or food, but also managing people and staying calm while we are under pressure.
That's a good point. And if you could give one main piece of advice to young people who dream of opening a coffee shop, what would it be?
So the advice for me is starting small and learning by doing really help build a strong foundation for your success. Just take the small step because small step is matter for you.
That's great advice. So starting small and learning by doing. Okay. Before we end, is there anything else you would like to share?
By the way, I have bring my product. You have to try it, please. How it tastes?
It tastes creamy and a little bit bitter, so it's perfect for my taste buds. So for you who like coffee a little bit creamy and also a little bit bitter, this is a perfect coffee for you.
Thank you for the review, Miss Khanza.
Thank you, Ms. Ganis. Thank you so much, Ganis, for sharing your story with us today. Your journey shows how passion, consistency, and care can help a successful F&B business. We hope that your story inspires more young people to follow their dreams. And of course, thank you to everyone who has watched and listened until the end. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Story-story ini